Hi Chris, talking tonight after a disappointing 1-0 defeat to Rushall Olympic in the FA Trophy. Just kind of, it was there, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think when you say disappointing, I'd probably say disappointing in terms of we're out of the FA Cup rather than performance. I can probably look at it two ways. I thought the first half was a really poor game of football. I thought it was two poor sides. The ball didn't stick. No one really had any moments of quality. Everyone kept giving the ball away a little bit too cheaply. They probably pipped it. The help of the hill or whatever it is, and a big man up top holding it. But we're one down from probably a speculative effort.
Yeah.
But the truth of the matter in that is we didn't do the basics, and they've sent 2 out and we've only sent 1 out, and we're playing catch up from that moment. But we've dealt with the initial, and then we've not reorganised and regrouped. So, I mean, yeah, he'll probably do that 100 times and it might go in 2 or 3 times. But listen, fair play to him, it's a good finish. In second half, mate, I'm super proud of the boys, especially after going down to 10 men. I think we've controlled proceedings against the Step 2 side that can't argue if we'd have won that 4-5-1. They've had the one chance, which obviously is resulted in Tommy sort of being sent for handball outside the box. Whether it was or wasn't, don't know. I think we've probably let the lad through too easily. But, I mean, I often gauge it on my body position. Body position was looking down the bottom end of the ground for the majority of it. And it was wave after wave after wave, attack after attack. And I don't know, it just felt like it didn't matter what we did today, it weren't going to go in. You've just said
I think we've hit the bar 3 times today.
Yeah.
Obviously a missed penalty, another penalty shout that looked kind of...
It was a pen.
I think it was. Yeah. I think Kev's got some pictures showing 2 hands in the back, and is it just one of those days?
Well, I say that it was very similar to Harbour last week. I think Harbour could have been probably listened to my interview back, and I don't think I was as respectful. I thought Harbour were a really good side, and I thought that was a really good game of football, and we spoke about that in there. I thought that was the best we've been. And we could have had 4 that day. We could have had 5 or 6 today. We need to do something about that, because otherwise we end up as nearly men.
Just lacking that killer touch.
Yeah, and it's one of them when the harder you try, the harder it becomes sometimes, doesn't it? And maybe we just need one to go off of someone's
arse.
Yeah. Maybe we just need something like that to get it going. But I said it last week, when we're not creating chances, I'm disappointed, and that was probably my frustration first half, is I just felt it was a non-event, and it's something that we need to look at, because it's maybe been a couple of times first half now when we're going up the hill, that we need to rectify it. But yeah, when you step back from the emotion, we're absolutely devastated. The boys in there, it was a bit flat, and we just sort of said, like, we need to focus on the positives and be proud of what we've done in the second half, especially 10 men.
I don't think you could tell we had 10 men.
No, I thought we battered them when we went down to 10 men. I thought that the ball usage was really good. We made the pitch big. We got into wide areas, maybe lacked quality with the final ball, whether that's a shot or a cross or a pass. But we still created loads of chances. And listen, Brights has put the pen over the bar, but the game should have already been done at that point. I think with the level of chances we had, that should have maybe just been the icing on the cake. But yeah, listen, he's given that. I think there's been some major decisions missed, but
you can't say it, but I'm going to say it. There's, it seems like, I mean, we've all been watching non-league now for quite some time, and it seems in games like this, high-level teams seem to get that rub.
Yeah.
Regardless, I might be talking out of turn for that, but that's how it seems sometimes.
No, it does, and I think it's been like that every time we played a team the league higher, and you get the spiel of talk to me, this, that and the other, and you try and talk, and you don't get much back in return, and it should be nice for someone to accept that they've made a mistake, but also it'd be nice for someone to ask for some footage so that they can review the performances. It's not the mistakes that get made, it's the insistence that there isn't one. But, we digress, but no, look, I think the frustrating thing is we're another home game where we haven't scored a goal. But it's not for the want of trying today, you know. So I'm gutted, and I know the boys are, but I think we can wake up in the morning and probably be at least we didn't get battered today, and at least we've gone out and it's through maybe our own poor finishing rather than
maybe
being beat.
But now all attention turns to the league.
Yeah. I mean, Redditch is going to be a super tough one next week. Like, they've got a new manager that's gone in there that done really well with them last year, so they're going to have a new manager bounce that we're going to have to prepare for and jump straight on, and hopefully make it a non-ideal start for. I don't know whether they've got a game midweek, but make it a non-ideal start for them. I think performances at home have been predominantly good. I think maybe other than the Spalding game where we were absolutely bare bones, I think we've been good value. So look forward to it. Look forward to the game at Ware on Tuesday, and it'd be nice to go there and win that. And the intention is to go there, be strong, and put a performance and get a result out of it.
And touching on that, have you got a few more coming back from fitness? I saw obviously Josh came back. Any news on Josh and
Josh Dodu is hopefully back,
and Harvey started light training on Thursday, which was amazing. The hope is it'll be available for next Saturday, which is a massive lift. And Edu has started training. Oh, that's good news.
He looked excellent in the finish on Thursday. So that'd be maybe a 6-7 week run up for him. But it's nice and exciting to know that we've got a very decent centre forward that's on his way back. And he looks, considering he's only done 2 contact sessions, he's looked sharp, and he's sort of showing the boys already that he's a bit of a problem. So we've got a few to come back, and hopefully that puts us in a situation where we can continue to be positive with things, Neil, you know?
Yeah, and obviously there's been a couple of players recalled. Are we looking to replace those?
Yeah, so we are looking at a couple of options. Brad got the recall and he went straight into the squad, so I'm over the moon for him. Hopefully he can sort of kick on at that step 2 option. Randy was excellent, maybe perhaps found himself down the pecking order a little bit, and I know it's important for his development. As I said to Cambridge, like, it's right that he's somewhere where he's guaranteed more games, because he deserves that. And I have to sort of go on record and say what an amazing kid he was. That sounds terrible. It makes me sound like Brad weren't, doesn't it? No, both really good lads. But for 17 years of age, the maturity to get involved with the boys and the way he conducted it was incredibly impressive, and I know both of them will have good careers. So yeah, we are looking at a few options available to us. I guess the return of fitness for a few lads will depend on whether we press the button on those now.
Cool. All right, nice one. Thanks a lot, Chris.
Mate. Cheers, mate.